Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to New World. If you're watching this episode, you know what time it is. It is time to go over some more PvP tracks, and in this episode, we are gonna go over 66 till 70. So for 66, we are getting checkpoint 1 small ruby potion pack tier of 5. We get a medium bundle of faction tokens, 3,400. We get a medium Astra potion pack at tier 5. We get the checkpoint 2, the conscript amulet, focus with arcane protection and shuriken empowerment. After successful dodging attack, obtain empower, increasing damage dealt by 4% for 10 seconds. Duration refreshes when a new stack is applied, stacks 4 times. So you can actually get 16% increased damage, but it's a focus one, so damage build on focus is not really something that people do. So yeah, not something I would take. We got a prestige idolator spans of the sage, focus with leeching, path of destiny, heal for 28% of the damage dealt from path of destiny, which is a hammer build. Path of destiny, I think that's a hammer. Is that an axe build or a axe or hammer? I should know this. Holy crap. Anyway, it's a strength buff, guys. So yeah, not something I would take. Then umbral shards, 1,200 umbral shards for 9,000 azots. Again, we face like a situation where we don't really get why the developers do this. I'm not gonna complain. 1,200 umbral shards for 9,000 azot is cheap as hell. Like, we pay 8,000 for a ruby gypsum. We play, what was it, 9,000 I think, or 12,000 for an obsidian gypsum. Oh no, a regular gypsum orb, which you basically, if you turn it into a gypsum cache and get the armor from it, you can get 400 umbral shards. So for less azot, we get 3 times the amount of umbral shards. It's the best deal you can buy. So definitely gonna buy this one. For checkpoint 3, medium heap of faction tokens, 8,500 for 3,800 is pretty cheap. We get the scheming champions lifestaff of the sage, focus with keen and blessed. Blessed is definitely good. Keen is, well, if you want to go for that focus damage build, then maybe this is the lifestaff for you. But yeah, I'm not gonna pick it. And we got Bergan's gaze. Now this is I think a named item, constitution, which is pretty good because that would mean that it can work for every build. We got refreshing evasion and resilience, so definitely gonna buy this one and actually check out if we can make it into a named item. So 66 complete. And do I have got some shards on me? I do. Let's upgrade this one to 600. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, there we go. And we're getting shuriken heals on it. PvP only. Successful dodging and attack heals for 100 health plus 1% of your max HP. Each armor piece with this perk adds a stack. So actually not too bad. Refreshing evasion, definitely good. Resilient, definitely good. Shuriken heals, definitely good. So really good PvP piece. Medium headwear, guys. So I don't know. Medium, most go for a medium chest if they want to go light build out. So it might work for a medium build out. But for light, I think it's the pants or the chest that you want to actually get like as close as possible to the armor threshold. So it's not something that I see myself using in the foreseeable future. But hey, who knows? Maybe there's a build later on that I might be able to use it for. Track 67 has kind of an item that's popping out. So I'm not really sure what I need to think about it. But yeah, let's go over the checkpoints and we'll cross that once we get there. So medium, checkpoint 1, medium bundle of coins, 918. We got a large Judah potion pack tier of 4, and we got the prestigious idolator shoes of the ranger, dexterity with refreshing evasion and resilient. Actually pretty good boots, but yeah, probably not named items, so not something I will take. I am gonna go for the coins though, because I feel like I need to kind of spend some azot. We got 1 vial of azot in checkpoint 2, so 1,000 azot salt for 500, always a good deal. And here we go, the conscript guide shield of the soldier. But it's a rare. Did we ever see a rare item in this PvP track? Like, I'm not really sure if it actually is a reliable constructed with an artist eye overlooking it. So it does have to look good. 15 strength, refreshing ward, and sure footing. So actually pretty good perks. But So yeah, refreshing ward is good for a tank, right? Getting hit 4 times, 1.8% cooldown on all your active cooldown, so that's always good. I really have no idea what I need to think about this. Like, it's not gonna be... If this is gonna turn out to be... I'm gonna do something stupid, and I'll suggest you guys don't do it. But I'm gonna buy this one and upgrade it to level 600. See if I can make it into a rare one. Like, I don't think that's a thing in New World, where you can create, like, rares into epics. Instead of epics into... Well, it's epics, right? Yeah, epics into named ones. And we got the small brown potion pack tier 4. So, yeah, let's buy this one and see what it gives. It definitely isn't gonna change, but I have to test it. My mind goes there, and then I have to do it. We got a large heap of faction tokens, 9,500 for 4,130. Actually, pretty good. We got the Cruel Conscript's Lifestaff of the Sage with Shuriken Frost and Vicious. Yeah, really, again, damage builds, and then a Frost ability on a Lifestaff. Definitely not good. And we got the Bowman's Pride, Dexterity with Vicious and Keenly Empowered. And I do believe that this is gonna be a named item, and Vicious is actually pretty good, and Keenly Empowered is, again, really good as well. So definitely gonna buy this one and see what that third perk is gonna be. There we go, 67 complete. And let's upgrade the bow first, because we're guaranteed for a named one on that. Yeah, look at that. And what do we get? We get Penetrating Headshot, PvP only. Headshots penetrate 22% of the player's armor. It's actually a pretty good perk. Actually, definitely a bow I want to keep. And then, yeah, the conscript. Let's upgrade it. Just for the sake of it. I got enough shards, so why not? Yeah, it doesn't change. So, no. How does it look? Does look pretty though. It doesn't have a glow on it or anything. It does look pretty. It does look pretty, but that's basically all it does. Like, it looks pretty, but there's definitely no real reason to buy this one. So far, in a big overview, track 68 is not looking that impressive, but yeah, let's go over the checkpoints nonetheless. We got a small bundle of faction tokens, 2,400 tokens for 1,140. Medium bundle of coin, 918.75 for 2,100. We got a prestige shattered heavy boots of the ranger, dexterity with elemental aversion and resilience. Now, boots I would actually take, especially, well, dexterity builds usually are light builds, light loadout builds. So going for heavy footwear, I don't know. There might be a specific build, but not one I can think of. So we are going for the bundle of coin, just because I want to buy stuff. We got 2 vials of Azot Salt for 500, which is always a really good deal. We got a small Judah Potion Pack tier 4, and we got the Champion's Ring, Constitution with Hardy and Keen Awareness. Now, these Champion Rings are kind of like tricky. Usually they don't turn into legendaries or named items, but sometimes they do, so I'm gonna buy it just to test it out, of course. We got a large heap of coins, 4,250 for 1,750 gold, which is actually pretty nice. We got a small heap of faction tokens, 7,500. And we got the Beserker X. Now, I'm not really sure if this is gonna be a named item, but again, we are gonna test it, of course. It is strength with a vicious and keenly empowered. So let's buy it. And let's actually check if one of these two is... They only need like 125, so it's pretty cheap. And yes, we do get a penetrating backstab. And I think I already have this one in my vault. And now that I think about it, I think I have got this ring in my vault already. Yeah. Ooh, invigorating punishments. PvP only. Abilities deal 2% bonus damage per buff on a player. Max 8 buffs, so 16%. Yeah, we definitely have this ring. Now that I actually look at it, let's quickly check where it is. So it is a strength and then constitution ring. So constitution, that would be last stand. And then Champion ring, yeah, invigorating, punishment, hardy, and keen awareness. So we've got the same ring twice. That was not smart of me. I already could have known. And same for the axe. The axe has probably already been in the track before. And I think it's this one, Beserker axe. So penetrating, vicious, and keenly empowered. Penetrating, vicious, and keenly empowered. So yeah, it's the second time that it appeared in the actual track, so I would have been better if I bought the double vials of Azot salts. Track 69 does not really look all that interesting. We've got one returning. I think that's the third time or even the fourth time that I already see the font in here. So checkpoint 1, we got small suppress, a potion pack tier 5. We got a small bundle of coins with 825 gold. We got a medium super potion pack tier 5. Checkpoint 2, we got 2 vials of Azot salt. Again, guys, this is always a really good deal. It's 2000 Azot salt for 500 Azot salt. So yeah, definitely really nice. We got a large pile of faction tokens, 6500. With idolator, spans of the sage, focus with sundering, javelin, and shuriken fortification. So we got a spear perk on a focus pants, definitely trash. We got a gypsum orb, 12,000. Now, again, this doesn't really make sense for me because the gypsum orb turns into a gypsum cache, and the gypsum cache at gear level 625 only gives, what, 400 umbral shards? While we saw 1,200 umbral shards for 12,000 like a day ago, or, well, for me, a couple days ago. So it doesn't really make sense that the gypsum orbs are this expensive in this PvP track. We got the Solemnizer's Headdress of the Sage, focus with Elemental Aversion and Resilient, and then, of course, the Font. Blessed and Refreshing move is actually pretty good, but then if we look at the third perk, I don't think it's really that good. So I'm gonna go for the 2 vials of Azot Salt, and I'm gonna leave it at that, I believe. Let's complete the track for 69 and move on to 70, but not before I actually show you what the font looks like. Of course, shouldn't you have picked it up and you are interested in actually getting it? I think it's Weaver's Fin for me. Yeah, here we go. So it has Acaricious Punishment. PvP only deal 8% increased damage. So yeah, damage on a Lifestaff, definitely not a no-go. I have it in here because it's a Lifestaff, it's a named item, and I'm collecting every named item that I can get. But I would never buy this if I wouldn't use it. So do with it what you want to. I'm gonna farm for 70. For the final track of this episode, track 70, we do have 2 items I do believe are gonna turn into named items or legendaries. So checkpoint 1, we got a large brown potion pack tier 4. A medium bundle of coins, 918.75. We got a small Cartogo potion pack tier 5. We got the Enchanting Thights and tier 2, Constitution with Refreshing and Resilient. I do have to check if I already don't have them, because I'm not really sure. We got the Conscript's Ring, Strength with Crippling and Invigorating Punishment. Invigorating Punishment is pretty good, actually. We got a Gypsum Orb, again for 12,000. Way too expensive to actually buy them, guys. Checkpoint 3, we got a small heap of coins, 1,425. Is actually not too bad. We got Cruel Conscripts, Void Gauntlets of the Scholar Intelligence with Keen and Purifying Scream. So actually pretty good. Healing reduction by 39% for 8 seconds. And then we get the Bowman's Pride. Dexterity with Vicious and Keenly Empowered. So Vicious definitely good. Keenly Empowered definitely good. So I'm gonna go for Bowman's Pride. And first gonna check if I don't have the Enchanted Thights in my locker. Now, Enchanted Thights was Constitution, so that should be Last Stand then, and then, yeah, it doesn't look like, yeah. Oh, no, Enchanted Thights, there we go. So, Shuriken heals, Refreshing, and Resilient. Actually, not too bad. If the Refreshing was actually Freedom, it would be pants I consider using. We do get the Bodo, so let's quickly check out what this one would actually become. So if we upgrade this one to 600, not 601, 600, there we go, upgrades. And we get a Vicious, Keenly Empowered and Penetrating Headshot, and now I actually think that I already have this one as well. Holy crap. Ooh, Monarch's Bluff? No. Weaver's Fen then? No. And it was Mountain Home. And Bowman's Pride. So it was actually one I picked up recently because my inventory is by newest to oldest, so it is one that actually probably picked in like my previous episode or something like that. So we can actually like just demolish, not lock it. We're gonna demolish this one because we already have it. There we go, guys. Track 70 complete, and that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Let's sit our ass down like we always do. If you want to see more of my quest progression or my let's play or my PvP track here in New World, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you do, just give the video a thumbs up. Would help in the YouTube search engine, of course. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.